Boom Pal Zap here again. This is a antenna for our roof. We're cutting the cable.
We're not gonna put it on the roof.
Oh yeah, we're gonna put it on a stand.
Yeah.
Because we just got a new roof and I'm not putting any holes on our roof.
It's an
And
Amazon's
solar
Choice Vansky amplified antenna. It says HD, but I think it's just. I mean,
Are they all HD?
I think it's just signals. I mean, I don't think it has to be HD.
360 degrees.
There's the specs. We won't read them. And we're going to put it together.
This is what it's going to look like.
Hopefully.
Is this the one we had
Actually,
last
it doesn't look that
time, or a little different?
Yeah, they always
Change them up.
change them up a little bit so they can do them under different names, I guess. This is what happens when you get pissed off at Xfinity.
Yeah, or Comcast cable.
And you want to pay $140 less.
Yeah, when your
A
bill. Yeah, when your bill's $180. Just switch to AT&T.
We'll get all this stuff separated here. Comes with 33 feet of coaxial, which is actual coaxial cable, this was better than the one I had before, so it had a fixed cable on it and you couldn't extend it. But if you wanted to put this farther away from the house, that would be good because you can get a longer cable. Comes with the main antenna, little brackets for installation, power supply, has a remote with no batteries. It has, I guess these go on here. And it looks like it's pretty easy to assemble. So, I have to unscrew these to make them looser and screw them back to tighten them down.
Okay, and this little thing right here flips up. Is that how you do it?
Mm-hmm.
Flips up.
And
then you
push those out to set it in place so it doesn't flop back down in the wind.
These little things here.
Yeah.
Do you have to go all the way to the end, or?
I imagine just as far as you can get them.
And then the other side we did same thing. It's not sliding on very easily. There it goes.
Alright, you put it with the hole on the bottom and you slide it in and match it with a hole that's on the little metal piece. Put a screw in there.
I don't know if you're going to give me.
Hmm?
Screwing it down there. There we go.
Just push it all the way down to the end until it tightens down and they're all in place. That just plugs into the unit.
How's it? Down here?
Yeah.
And there's a screw to
fix it in there too.
Oh, I guess it's on this side, right here.
Get the long screw
The longest out of
and
these.
secure it to the main unit.
Ah.
Does it go
Or
in there?
magnetized. Is that where it goes?
I don't know.
It looks, from the just looking at it, looks like that's where it goes, but
Yeah, that's where it goes.
okay.
The little picture is hard to tell. Doesn't
I
quite
know.
look like it.
It's in.
It's not gonna come out of there, right?
Let me just turn it one more time. There we go.
You put the rotating box
Match
up
these little
here.
things up
Yeah,
to
match
that.
it to there.
Okay. Does it matter which one of these screws? Are
No,
they all,
because
they're all the
only
same?
ones you have left are all the same.
Let me make sure, because these look like...
Yeah, they're all the same because we use
Okay.
the other only two of the other kind there is. Just put them in there and secure it. You have a non-compliant screw.
Yeah.
While you're finishing that, I'm going to go make sure this is going to be compliant with the pole I'm going to use. I have a problem with my pole. That sounds like a personal problem, but it's not. The top rail pole that I'm going to use does not fit this piece like the other one did. The other one fit. So I had to get a smaller pipe. I'm going to put it inside the other one, and it can extend it from 10.5 feet to another 3 feet. But I'm going to secure it with some some bonding putty. Make sure the water doesn't get down in there and corrode my pole, and make sure it stays in place. So I'm going to mix me up some putty and pack it down in there with this thing at the desired level, and then I'll go put this in the ground with the cement where I want it to be mounted, because I'm not going to put it in my house anymore, and we'll go from there. Alright, I wrapped the putty around this and made it thin coating. I'm just going to slide it in there, then I'm going to take this and make sure the water doesn't get down in there. It's going to look like a piece of bubble gum on the end of this, but it's going to hold it in place. So I'll slide this down further, and when I'm done, I'll stick it in the ground. Mix me up some cement. Probably don't need this much, but that's what I have left in the bag. So well, I was wrong. It did take all that cement. Well, almost all of it. We're not going to put it on our house anymore, so we're going to put it beside the house, right next to the cable box, which I'm going to hook all the antennas up to it, or the antenna up to all the different rooms that are in the house, and run it straight through the rooms that are already wired. I'm going to let this cure overnight before I come out here and stick in the antenna on top of the pole. But I can go ahead and start wiring in these TVs. This last little bracket comes with 4 little screws, and you just screw them on the bottom. This is what holds or latches onto the pole to keep it in place. So I'm going to attach this, take it outside, put it on top of the pole, and wire it up. This is a standard coaxial cable. It has a little boot that goes on there. I'm just going to slide the boot up on to it and mount it up on the pole here. Run the cable down to the box. That's how the boot looks when it's in place. And I'm going to tuck it in my dirty vinyl here. So it comes over here, goes straight down to the cable box. I just push it back in, out of the way. Alright, this box still has incorporated some Xfinity wires in here, which it's still on right now, so I'm not going to unplug them. I'm going to leave them on for as long as I can. And I got to get this cord and this old box out of here. And then I'll figure out a way to hook it up to the TVs that aren't hooked up to the Xfinity. So we'll have minimal until we cut off our Xfinity altogether. I'm going to have 3 TVs to start out with. I have the box. One of the TV outs is going to be attached to a splitter. Well, it goes through here, which grounds it. Has the ground wire going into the pole into the ground. And then it comes over to this splitter. And we'll have 2 TVs on this splitter, and this one's going to go directly from the box to a 3rd TV. I don't know which one it is yet because I haven't tested it out. I'll hook those up. I have some of the other stuff moved out of here, but it's still a really tight fit until I get some of that Comcast stuff out of there. So I'm going to leave it open. I'm going to secure it back to the wall where I had to pull it out to get the wires through. And we have a plug that's right over here for the power supply of our, I guess this is a booster, because it doesn't work without it. So is it plugged in?
No, you want me to plug it in?
Yeah, I have one. This comes from the antenna. It's on the roof or up near the roof. This goes out to the first set of TVs. And there's this wire back here. I don't know if you can see it. It goes out to the second set of TVs. Well, there's 3 altogether. And once I turn the power on, it should be ready to go. You got it plugged in?
Yeah, we do.
And we'll turn it on. Lights Good. And this one, this button rotates in the direction you want it to go.
But we have this remote here too.
Yeah, I need the remote because it's not going back the other way.
Here.
There it goes.
Right. Here's the remote.
Here's some online apps that will allow you to find the towers that you need to aim the antenna at. And I've got it aimed at the most antennas. So we're going to go inside and see if we can find some channels. Got this little TV plugged in. See if we can set it up.
It's plugged into the cable outlet.
Yeah. And I'll pause it while I get it started. No signal. Yeah, that will be. There's a password we had to clear, but just by resetting it, it cleared it. I'm going to select over the air for scanning for channels and start the scan. See how long this takes. I won't bore everybody with watching it. Well, that took a couple minutes, and it said we have 58 channels on here. Kind of scroll through them. I figure out how to change the channel. Oh, there it is. I wonder if we're getting that one that's behind us, that's in the opposite direction.
13.
For over 10 years.
14. Port TV.
Ooh.
15.
There's a lot of ads. I think everything we've hit so far has been an ad almost.
17. 17. 18.
Well, it looks good too. Nice crisp, clear pictures.
19.
Most of them.
20. Oh, we got a church channel.
Oh yeah.
21.
There's a lot of church channels anyway because it's Sunday morning.
22.
American make.
23. 24.
Section.
25.
And they flip over.
26.
They flip over pretty quick too. They're not like
27.
delayed and stuff.
28. 29. That's Ion.
That's the. Is that the one that was behind us?
30. 31. 32. I'm getting tired of counting.
Yeah, you don't have to count anymore.
Okay.
In fact, I'm not going to show them all. I'm going to just go to the TV Guide app, which you can get. There are several apps you can get that'll point you in the right direction of a TV tower nearby you or the closest ones to you. It'll show you with the compass and your position where you should point your antenna. We'll get on to the TV Guide part. Now, TV Guide, you have a little setting down here for listings, or the settings actually, where you can select what provider you want to choose. And once you choose the providers, you'll be able to see the channels that are available and the programming available. Alright, this will pretty much wrap up our video. Heat bugs are out and I'm going to get back in the AC. But I mean, with this setup, you can put this pole away from your house and bury the wire underground and take it to the box. And that could get it away from your house, and if you don't like the ugliness of it, then that'd be one option for you. Another option, I didn't have anything else to do that pole with. Welding would be optional, would be a good idea. But I don't have a welder, so any other options you want to, or anything you want to suggest to me, give me a suggestion in the comments. Boom, pow, zap, like, subscribe, comment, share, and ring that bell if you want to see some more. Thanks for watching.